Royal Nation. I wanted to come on because I've never talked to you or even shown you how I bleach my knots. And I guess I really haven't because typically I make my own closures or frontal. But this time I do have a stock wig. Actually, it's a wig that I went in detail and I gave you some really good information on how to get that perfect bleach knot that is not over processed. So if this is your very first time doing this, trying to bleach or anything like that, or maybe you've been doing it for a long time but you still have not mastered it yet, I have some really good tips, some products that I've been using, and I wish I had known about this all along, but I didn't. So as you know, once I learn something, I always want to come back and share it with the Royal Nation and let you know what I found out. So, but before we pop over there and get started showing you all the good information and spilling some sweet Georgia tea, I want to take a moment to say thank you if this is your very first time ever tuning in. My name is Cynthia. I am the founder and the creator of Crowns of Glory Collections. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, before you even get started, if you haven't had a chance to hit that subscribe button, you need to go ahead and hit that subscribe, the notification, and the like, and also share it with someone else. So I want to take a moment to shout out the best tribe in the world. Beehive who? We're talking about the Royal Nation, honey. I'm so happy to be back with you all. And thank you for tuning back in. So let's not delay this anymore. Let's just pop on over here and get this done. So before I get started, let me just show you everything that you're going to need to get a professional look when it comes down to bleaching your knots. Okay, so actually I'm using a stock wig today. Typically I don't get stock wigs, but I decided to give this vendor a try. Right now I'm loving it. I love the density of the wig, and the lace is HG lace. So, and also I love the fact that the knots are not that big. I've had frontals and the knots are so huge. It's so noticeable even when you bleach it. So I absolutely love that. The construction of the wig seemed to be really nice. As you know, I do not like these little combs, so they're going to have to come out. And then I'm going to use my technique on this wig as well. So I have my wig. You need some bleach right here. So you need your powder. So I like to use the Quick Blue. I've used the other bleach as well, but this seemed to give me a better coverage when I use this one. And I like to use the 40 Developer. So I actually got this from Sally's. You could get it from, of course, Amazon as well. So another thing that you're going to need, now I like using this. I know you want to know, what is that all about? A few years ago, I took a class and a young lady was talking about this. She told us to use this before we even put the bleach on, and it's actually going to not slow the process down, but prevent that over bleaching process. And before I used to use this, I will always come apart, would be like over bleach. I don't care what I did. But when I start using this, I haven't had that problem at all. And this is by L'Oreal. This is Magic Root Cover Up. And she told us to get the light golden brown. So that's what I use. And it does work for me. another thing that you're gonna need some hairspray. I like to use my Got To Be spray. Also, you're going to need some blue shampoo, not the purple. You need the blue, okay? Because this is actually going to remove that yellow tint that sometimes you will get. So we'll have to, you need some blue shampoo. And also, I like using my shampoo and conditioner when I get finished. I love this because it's hydrating as well. If you don't want to invest in this, I could understand it. Now, you can get this from Amazon. You could get it from Ulta and also Sephora. Okay, I think I got mine from Sephora. But a lot of times I order it from Amazon. But if you don't want to invest that kind of money, this is really good too. Yeah, you just get it from Walmart, Amazon, any places like that. But I love the fact that it really put the moisture back into the hair. Absolutely love this. I have my foil here as well. Now, if you don't have any foil like this, that's fine. Get some aluminum foil from your kitchen. It'll be fine.
Yup.
Also, you need a rat tail comb. I have my clips here to clip everything out of the way. And also, I like using this as well. So if I want to pull the hairs back to make sure that it's completely out of the way, I use these as well. And you're going to need your bowl. And you need a plastic fork, something plastic, no metal, because when you use metal, it actually make the process start quicker. So, and then you got to move a lot faster. So it's best for you to have a plastic knife like this to get everything done. So these are the products we'll need to get everything prep the wig. Okay, I need to do that first by getting all the hairs out of the way. I typically like just spray the comb and I would just comb it all the way back. Okay, because you don't want to accidentally get those hairs in that bleach. Then you have another problem. Okay. It is a method to the madness. Okay, so you don't want to skip this step. Now, if you don't have Got To Be spray, any kind of hair holding spray will be fine. Some people even use spritz. That's fine. You know, I'm a big advocate about using what you got, repurposing. I'm always telling you all that. So, you comb all that out of the way. But I'm really impressed with this wig so far. It looks really nice, but we'll be able to see once I get into it. So I got everything out of the way, just like that. I still want to clip it just on that side. Just clip it out of the way. Also, pull that back as well, just to keep them out of the way and secure. Okay, so that's what you need to do before you get started with bleaching. Okay, so my next step is to use my Root Cover Up by L'Oreal, and all you need to do is just spray where the lace is. So I'm gonna turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, shake it up really good, and it really dries quickly. So it's not like you're gonna have to let it sit and dry or anything like that. Typically, you know, between me doing this and mixing everything, is ready to go. Okay, which I absolutely love that, and it's very lightweight as well. Okay, so all I do is hopefully you can see a difference. Okay, just let that, set that over to the side. Your scoop. Typically, I use 2 scoops. Okay, just like that. Something really thick. So if you mix it up, you want to make sure that it's not runny. You need for it to be thick like me. Thick like me. But anyway, so let me pour it. And you need to take your time. I always tell you that. Take your time. Just go slow. You're not in a race. And you don't want to waste any product. So that's why I'm telling you to take your time. Now you do want this to be smooth as well. Okay. That's it right there. That's why you need for it to be this thick, because you do not want the bleach to go through your lace and then get on your hairs. That's when you start having this over process situation. So now the roots of your wig or whatever is now bleach. Now you have to fix it. So instead of having to do all that, it's best to do it this way. Consistency of the mixture is key. And you just want to, again, take your time. Okay. And you don't want to press it, just really press it through. Just want to glide on. And by having this, this plastic knife is really going to help you not to be so heavy-handed with it, okay? Because you don't want it to bleed through. You don't want that to happen. The reason why you want to start from the back of the frontal, because typically with the frontal, because it's made by machine, typically in the back, the knots are larger, okay, because they're using more strands of hair to tie it in the back than in the front, and which is a good thing. Piece of foil, and put it in just like this, and typically I let it sit about 30 minutes. Then I take something like this and kind of hold it in. Now, I like to flip mine over, and that's another thing that I like to do to help me to prevent from the product getting all over the hairs, okay? So I do like to turn mine over. So let's get it about 30-35 minutes, okay? And I will be back. Hop back on. It's been about maybe 10-15 minutes, and yeah, still got a way to go. So I just want to pop on to show you. And you have to just keep really looking at it. You don't want to step away, or don't time it. You want to time it about 30 minutes. So, and then if you need more time, you just, add some more time at the end. But typically 30, no more than 40. And you want to turn it like this, okay? Because you want everything to just run off of it. Just like this. Just take your time. Again, just take your time, get all that bleach out. You still got a little bit more right there. Okay. So, purple and blue shampoo. Okay. I think I said it backwards. With the blue shampoo, it is to cancel out orange. Okay? Right? Yes, orange. The purple is going to cancel out yellow. Okay? So, orange, yellow. Rub it all in. And then I typically let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes on there. And let it get all that. Okay, just like that. Sit in the sink like that for 2 to 3 minutes. And then I will be back. I want to rinse this out. Over processed or anything, and if you need to put some more blue shampoo, you can, but I think mine is now good. The shampoo that I like to use is Moroccanoil. This is the line that I truly love using. But also, if you don't want to spend that money for these little bottles, because I think it's like $21 per shampoo and conditioner, yes, but I still love it. But if you don't want to do that, TRESemme is amazing as well, and you need the one that says Rich Moisture, and it's 7 time. So I have the shampoo and I have the conditioner. You could get this from, of course, Amazon, Walmart. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shampoo this wig. And when I bleach my knots, guys, I like to do a really good conditioner on it as well, okay? So let me go ahead and also, if you haven't had a moment to look at the video, and I went over the proper way to maintenance your wig, to shampoo it, to conditioner, things like that, how to do a deep conditioner on your wig as well. One thing you don't want to do when it comes down to your lace, you don't want to do that. Nope. You don't want to do that, because when you do that, the hairs are going to come through on this side. I've had that to happen, and sometimes it happened over time. I mean, I have wigs that I've had for 5 years, so it will happen, but you just want to make sure that you really just treat it really delicately, okay? So instead of doing, you just want to rub the shampoo through it just like that. Again, you don't want to scrub it like you know, washing clothes. You don't want to do that. You just want to take your time and just get all the shampoo through there. And you want to hold your wig like this, right? You don't want your water to be super hot. You want it to be warm. Okay? You just want to hold it. Get your hand and just go down the shafts of the hair, just like that. Get all that product out. Okay? This is what you typically, I shampoo it 1 time. That should be good enough. Now, for the people that have a wig, frontal, whatever, and you have that corn chip smell. You know what I'm talking about. You need to go back. I have a video in regards to how to remove that scent, because it is okay, very. But with this vendor, I've never had problems with the wig or the hair smelling like that. So I typically love using her. So I'm gonna let that settle to the side, and now we're going to with the conditioner. The next following day, so my wig is dry, but I wanted to come on and show you how my frontal turned out. If you could see there, no over processing area, over processed area at all on this unit. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. Again, one secret sauce to this is the L'Oreal Root Touch-Up that I absolutely love. So that's part of the process that I use to get perfection every single time. Guys, I'm back. And I know I was able to give you some really good information. Now, you want to go ahead and get those products and start implementing them in your process when you bleach your knots. Again, if you are having problems with over bleaching, you don't know where to start, you don't know what what's going wrong, So I wanted to take time to give you some really good information, simple information as well. So another thing that I did not touch on in the video, and I thought about it later, with your frontal or your closure, sometimes you will have a frontal around about the hairline. It is really have a graded effect, meaning that at the hairline they have like one single hair in each knot, so the knots are just really, it's practically invisible. So if you have a wig or a frontal like that, because again, I've had frontals and the knots was really big all the way through, but the wig and the frontal that I have, that I got from this vendor, it is really good. So the knots in the front where my hairline is really invisible. So if you have a frontal or a wig like that, I want to recommend that you do not take the bleach all the way up to the front of the hair. Okay, you want to go back a little where those big knots at. And also that's going to help you eliminate over bleaching. Now, if you see that you still want to bleach it, I would recommend, if you just want to do it at the end. Meaning, typically it's going to take you about 30 minutes for this process. Maybe you do it the last 10 minutes. Just bring some up. But again, if it's anything like the wig that I have, the quality that I have, I want to recommend that you not bring the bleach all the way up. Because if you do, and you bleach the whole entire thing, you're going to have some over bleach process right there in your hairline, and that is not good. And then you got to work around how to get that result. So if you have not taken time to hit that subscribe button yet, what you waiting on? Come on, you want to be a part of the best tribe in the world. And I'm not talking about the beehive, honey. I'm talking about the royal nation. So go ahead, be crowned the newest member of the royal nation. And until next time, guys, I absolutely love you. See you next time. Bye.